Emily, these are my good friends, Howard and Bernadette. Guys, this is Emily.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Have we met before?
No. I don't think so.
You sure? You look familiar.
Well, you sure don't. I mean, you, I know. You, I know. You, a total stranger. Even if you had yummy candy, I would not get in your van.
Did you go to that spin class on Green Street?
That must be it.
Since when do you go to spin class?
Wow, now who doesn't listen?
What's wrong?
I don't understand my food. Chinese noodles with Korean barbecue and a taco.
It's fusion.
My mother would lock her car doors if she had to drive through this hodgepodge of ethnicity.
Think I've been complaining too much about the movie?
Not at all.
Thank you.
But to be fair, when you talk, most of what you say sounds like wah, 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 close. Wah,
Hey, I don't understand why you're not upset with Amy.
I am. But so much so that I'm going to bring her here for dinner on our next date night. Okay, here we go. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Ugh, let's get this over with.
Since we all agree episode 1 isn't our favorite, maybe we just skip it this time.
Yeah, Howard, I think you, of all people, should avoid espousing the principle that if something is not our favorite, we should just get rid of it.
You know, I heard this way of watching the movies called the machete order, where you watch episodes 4 and 5, then skip episode 1, watch 2 and 3 flashback, and then finish with 6.
Okay, so you'd lose most of Jar Jar, all the trade route talk, and the boring Senate hearings, which are like watching C-SPAN with monsters.
Get rid of the trade route part. Then how would Palpatine get Chancellor Valorum kicked out of office? Yeah. How would he get himself elected? How? Can we get through one holiday without you saying something ridiculous?
It's just a suggestion.
Well, you know what else was just a suggestion? Why don't we change the Raisin Bran box? And you know who got hurt by that? Every single person who eats breakfast.
Wow. I think he's taking this Professor Proton thing pretty hard.
Should we try to console him?
Or should we respect his privacy in this moment of grief?
By staying here and watching the movie.
That's what good friends would do.
It's like the world's fattest cuckoo clock.
You know, you're always talking about having a baby someday. This is exactly what it's going to be like.
No, it's not.
Come on, the constant fussing, eating, pooping, burping, drooling. We're even waiting for the day when she can finally walk on her own.
You're right. Anything she finds on the floor goes right in her mouth.
I'm just telling you now, if we do have kids, don't expect me to do all the work.
Hey, I'm a very paternal person. I'd be excellent at taking care of a baby.
I'm still hungry!
Don't come here, big baby! How dare the university force me to go back to string theory?
They just don't appreciate you.
Yeah, and on top of that, Leonard has the audacity to suggest that now that he and Penny are engaged, he may not want to live with me anymore.
Here, I made you some strawberry quick.
I have real problems here, Amy. I can't be mollified with a beverage designed for children. Yummy.
You know, this might work out for the best. I mean, you're always complaining about what a terrible roommate Leonard is. Like, he turns up the thermostat when you're not there.
Oh, it's like walking into the Amazon. And not the good Amazon with one-day shipping. It's the awful one with birds and snakes.
You hate the sound of all those keys on his keychain.
4 keys! Yeah, who does he think he is, a warden?
See, maybe you'll love living alone.
I don't know. Perhaps.
And if it turns out you don't, you and I could live together.
Oh, sure. And while we're at it, why don't we get engaged, too? Why don't we get a little house, start a family, enjoy our sunset years together? Do you hear yourself, woman?
Sheldon, it was just a thought.
No, here's a thought. You're not moving in, Leonard's not moving out, everything stays exactly the way it is. Yeah, and by the way, I saw you make this strawberry quick with syrup, and you're supposed to use the powder.
It tastes the same.
No, the syrup tastes better, and I don't like it.
I haven't been on a job interview in years. I'm really nervous.
Don't be. You are built for pharmaceutical sales. You're cute, you're flirty, and started out like there were gonna be 3 things.
I don't have any experience in sales. Unless you count the bikini car wash I did in high school, but you already made me take that off my resume.
This job is a lot like being a waitress. Except instead of pushing the fish tacos because they're about to go bad, you're just pushing our antidepressants before the FDA finds out they may cause rectal bleeding.
They do?
Maybe. Like our lawyers say, the world is full of things that can cause a rectum to bleed. Anyway, I talked you up to Dan. He's the guy who'll be interviewing you.
Oh, I really appreciate this. I just hope I'm not in over my head.
You'll be fine. Just be yourself.
I wish I felt more confident.
Penny, I wouldn't have put you up for this job if I didn't think you could handle it.
Thank you, but maybe I should cancel.
It's too late to cancel. You're going.
But I don't know anything about pharmaceuticals.
Oh, I understand. You want to do something you're already good at. I know. Why don't I get you a job at the sitting around all day wearing yoga pants factory?
They're comfortable.
So after drinks with Bernadette, I get home and Penny calls to complain about her. And then while I'm talking to Penny, I get a text from Bernadette.
I am trying to prepare my lesson plan for Howard. Why are you telling me this?
Because it's taken 15 years, but high school is finally awesome. I love them both, but I'm in the center now, and I love that even more.
Amy, please. I am trying to figure out a way to intellectually emasculate a dear friend of mine.
But I'm
Not now.
You better watch that attitude, buddy. You're dating the popular girl now.
It's not that hard. You just look to where you want to throw it, step towards where you want to throw, and throw it.
That's your help? That's like saying, here's how you fly a plane, get in the airplane, know where you want to go, and fly it.
Hey, just throw the ball. Let's see what we're working with.
Come on, Howard, file it in.